what reason would you drop a player who you said is out of form? All of a sudden, he has developed a new form for Le Havre. He has been able to rescue Le Havre from what? Relegation. If you are looking for players that have that form, then he should be one of them, isn't it? My brother, my sister, but no. Hey, Dede Ayew can play like God. Dede Ayew can play like Angel Gabriel. He will never, ever be clapped for because he has inherited his father's enemies. He has inherited his ancestors' enemies. What kind of a country is this? Have you observed that in Ghana, we are so much in a hurry to relegate and disrespect our heroes? In Ghana, we hate one man being on top for a long time. Even if he's still the best, we will replace him and put in a round peg in a small square hole. All because we are tired of one man being successful for a long time. It is a Ghanaian disease.
Keep watching.
Move on to Lordson TV.
Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it.
And one Lordson TV.
I will say I'm some more about and family Lordson TV. So one subscriber, ya more than say subscriber. Ede ama na wa share, wo comment na wa share so ede ama Afufro. Esan say ne because we habiano me na na AD enkomo. Ene na the skin code for some kan choose so ya oba anase be ma na opese maintain wo skin na. E wa say wo to the skin code products ni bi esan say e pele organica aboframpo etime esra wo mo number ene go screen ane no obetime afa ene omo adi enkomo ba bia wo bia so deliver dre edema enkun edema sanso ana nya skente royal force men kan say wo ceremony ahodo bia ebekoso bia no men koto kenta ya pempam na ne bo eye de na mum koto kenta eye purely cotton na ne bo so edafam ba bia wo bia so ne hia so be fa na ma no ye be locate na ye de wo kente kama pa ede ama sanso ena obotan jikagiri se men kan say sawo ya be ma na sa ope asomdwe e wo fia ne akoma bonko a wo ye obotom adwuma se obeyi sika atofie no na wo ye osisimu adwuma esan se ye ma no ye na ye ma asundwe e wo fie se oba wa ama nani anye e wo mpoma asundwe de asundwe wonya bi da biada for obotan namba na ene no eni nkomo na on deliver adro no emfa emma ene ye nkomo yi enkamia ye se emu o hikakra na ene ye ko ye Ghana agukansie mu ensama esisi ewo honomo ensam esisi pa ensama e pope ba no ano den papa edi ameje so ene ade pena de na asie ye nyina ye nim say Wednesday 29th we ya ena Ghana ye Black Star head coach a Otoo Addo enemi squad 2026 FIFA World Cup no or the omo ebeko agokansie no na nkame aye se papa yi ana ye wura Otoo Addo o hwehwe emu na no bi mu aye mre wo ma e wo se otimi ye reshuffle bi ne ade a na we ana oye ne reshuffle na ebi ekoka Dede Ayew Dede Ayew aye abedi pele ba ekoka no we na Ghana fo bi mu mini ya kum hey omonte ase kra esan se ne Otoo Addo aye no enka esesa oye ne sa esan se Dede Ayew ne chase akoy generational thing esan se omo papa eye abedi pele no footballer enti ne man so ewo mojanum ewo dienanum ewo jeansinum generational thing esan se omo papa abedi pele no obobo ye nyina ye nim ye nkola brem ni ye nyini brem nyina ye bete papa ni din papa no obobo ne ma ena ye Jordan Ayew ene Dede Ayew Dede Ayew na papa yi eye Otoo Addo coach head coach ne reshuffle oyiyi omo a omakeki no omo nkeki ye no enti esi akoka eye Dede Ayew eye 2026 World Cup no enya de se obetimi akobi FIFA World Cup no enya de se obetimi aka squad ne ho abi we ana Ghana fo bi mo emini ya omose omonte ase kra adenta say wutimi ya ne sa dabi e wasa wutimi ma Dede Ayew abobo no ekonanim ai ne ese so wutimi bo wen so ena bi mu so e against say ha o enya bi ya Dede Ayew no obebo bo na adru 100 years ana anai we ya adwuma a wo mmere Dede Ayew wanyini mu ni pakoro ya say ye na emu na Mose wanyini ya na emu no so a mose ya yamfom so wanti sesei ye nye den ena bi mo so e kire mu a Otoo Addo Agyemang pa nemom Black Rasta wa blast Otoo Addo Ghana Football Association no ye head coach no wa blast na oka say ade a wa ye no kran point no respect her friend respect no menni bi ba ko pese e de ma o mayen kotie Black Rasta emfa emra.
This morning when I saw this report, tears involuntarily started running down my eyes. And I'm still emotional. I don't know if I should talk about this or I should just let it slide because I'm still emotional. My brother, what kind of a country is this? Listen, the coach has decided to release a new list. These are the players he wants to work with. We are not interested in the players he wants to work with. And his focus, for now, we are more interested in who has been dropped. And Ghanaians are jubilating over a man who has rendered unconditional services to this nation. I am hurt. It brings tears into my eyes. How many more Ghanaians will sacrifice for the upliftment of the nation, knowing that at the end of the day, they'll be thrown under the bus so disrespectfully? What has Dede Ayew done? So many people are casting innuendos, throwing torpedoes and missiles his way. I sit back. I look at Dede Ayew, and I'm like, what kind of enemies? How did the enemies come about? Why? Why? For a young man who has worked so hard for the national team, it is not his fault that the coaches keep calling him back to don the national jersey. Some Ghanaians have decided, my brother, my sister, to make him an enemy for no reason. Maybe the only reason is that he has inherited his father's enemies. His father, Pele, arguably, is the best footballer the world has ever seen, in my opinion, better than Pele, who he named himself after. And these are opinions. I saw both Pele and Pele, the Ghana version, play. And I can say without doubt that, in my opinion, the best player we have ever had from that time till now, all time, is Pele. When Pele donned our national jersey, there was such luster and shine. There was that elegance. Oh my God. He played with such fluidity that was unparalleled. He rose like a column of mercury in the mercury thermometer on heat, unstoppable. He was a player who brought us a lot of energy on the field. The excitement was so high, like a libido for a young man. My brother, my sister, all we could do to Pele was to make him an enemy, and people decided to make his children their enemies as well, having inherited their father's enemies. Of course, it's not every time a player has a good day. If it is understood that, Dede Ayew is no longer that player that the nation needs, there is a beautiful way he could be approached. Like we are told that the coach went over to him and had a long talk with him. What actually did they talk about? But one thing is clear. Here it is mentioned that Dede Ayew did not agree with the coach. For what reason would you drop a player who you said is out of form? All of a sudden he has developed a new form for Le Havre. He has been able to rescue Le Havre from what? Relegation. If you are looking for players that have that form, then he should be one of them, isn't it? My brother, my sister, but no. Hey, Dede Ayew can play like God. Dede Ayew can play like Angel Gabriel. He will never, ever be clapped for because he has inherited his father's enemies. He has inherited his ancestors' enemies. What kind of a country is this? Have you observed that in Ghana, we are so much in a hurry to relegate and disrespect our heroes. In Ghana, we hate one man being on top for a long time. Even if he's still the best, we will replace him and put in a round peg in a small square hole. All because we are tired of one man being successful for a long time. It is a Ghanaian disease. I will not boast that I'm a big follower of football. I used to love boxing from when I was growing up, until I realized that boxing is a stupid, barbaric game. And I decided that such a violent game, I will not be part of it. Why should two people be in a ring, beating each other and drawing blood, all for people to clap and laugh? That is a sadist sport. Yet, the so-called civilized world is clapping for it and endorsing it and sinking millions of American dollars into that, when people in the third world are dying for drinking bad water. Let me not digress. Let me still deal with this Dede Ayew issue. Now, I don't have any respect for this coach called Otoo Addo. I used to, now I don't. Look at how he left Ghana. Has he apologized for the way he left? Okay, put the apology aside. Has he explained to us why he left in the first place? For me, he's a two-faced human being. One leg is right there in the white man's land, and the other one is here. Remember when he was called on to come in and coach the national team? He told them straight away that his heart was with his foreign team, where he was an assistant coach whatsoever. He resigned so uncourteously before he even arrived in Ghana, just like Liar Kingston. The good thing about Liar Kingston is that he has apologized, and he said that he could have handled things better. But when it comes to Otoo Addo, he's so proud, extremely proud. Such a coach can never take any team anywhere. Pride will never work. And I'm not saying this because he dropped Dede Ayew. He could drop the whole team and bring demons to come and play. I don't mind. I don't care. But my brother, the way we treat our heroes is sad. I am on Twitter, now called X. My brother, Dede Ayew is trending. 99% of all the messages, people are jubilating that the Black Stars will be better now that Dede Ayew is gone. Okay, start paying their bonuses on time. Number 2, kill the ego, where some players think they are better than others. Hey, make sure that all your training grounds are well done and your preparation is tight. Otoo Addo is a coward. He's a dirty coward. You know why he's a dirty coward? I'll tell you this. He is playing to the gallery. A lot of the people that say, oh, Dede Ayew, Dede Ayew, Dede Ayew. So he wants, this is a populist stand. Oh, I'll let Dede Ayew sit aside. They will clap for me and accept me. How many people understand this? Dede Ayew is the common enemy of the Black Stars. Hey, Ghana. You are wicked people. This guy was right on the pitch, broke his head, blood was running down his face. He still bandaged his head and ran into the game like his father did in his heydays. This guy wept openly, and we saw the depth of his emotions when the Black Stars fell on bad days. Today, he's the cause of all this. How bad is he playing? Look at all your heroes that you were counting on. They came in and flopped like carbonic acid. So weak and so impotent. I am your papa. It's not about Dede Ayew. I have no link with Dede Ayew. When he makes his money, he doesn't give me a penny. I've never met him. Hey, bros, his father was my favorite player, not him. But I like that patriotism. I would love to have 22 patriotic players who have no talent play for the Black Stars, then 22 unpatriotic, talented players play for the Black Stars. Should I say it again? I will love to have 22 double team patriotic players who are untalented play for the Black Stars. Then have 22 talented players play for the Black Stars who are unpatriotic. It's all about patriotism. we can groom the talents. They will rise to the top. But without patriotism, they could be the most talented. They would always bring us down. Shame on you, Ghana. Shame on you, Otoo Addo. You will not make it if this is your mindset. It's a shame. I leave it here.
And a black Rasta, a Casario, a pet, and Emmanuel Agyemang Badu, so a young say also a former player at the Ghana Football Association, no, a Black Stars, no, the major team of Ghana, no, so a Kahubi. And some saying also Obi Swa, Ochrena Adrian.
Dear Onon Kasai, Intino, Yankwa Humaneso, Sula Nese, Ombeshiana, or Modi, Krata, Ababon, Tiache, in the future. Emmanuel Agyemang Badu Humaneso. Ajingo. Na bibia boko de
anyame adom bibia boko ba
ye de nyame ase enwumre de em say frɛ wa ne nyina ye Black Stars hu nsensem o de krata abeto abonten o retire kram say 2 years about
3 years kra ba
3 years
2021 over
yeah o ko ya che o ko yen so asuma adwo kama o che krata nti obi akra me kase Agyemang so ho.
I don't want to live in bitterness. So when the applause is, I live in good faith.
Okay. But NAM a discussion in I say no craning yammy players ni be a home team natche a yes answer na omuni team the relationship no a coy nimu a bako any Dede Ayew. Wow, former captain from under 20 unim ni ye pa. Kapa waje aye kan ho asem wo Ghana nyina una okopia eto mark up by ti ode ye nyimo bi ebe frɛ no akana asem aye ntumi mfrɛ ene coach akire mu sɛ nyepira na wapira ana sɛ suspension na wo opese o mane hu sɛ afedie pam no twa no ye move akɔ from o era no asem we ba na ebia wo ye player in Dede Ayew shoes coach ne say one na kasa no wanye decision na antum de. How will you feel? And I say, oh, Dede shoes, how will you feel?
Okay, well, me now I said, I'm keeping for more studio and about beer will be a TV. I didn't a 2 na 2 no, and then say, coach no press no or say on any Kasai, no on Kasai no 1 year 2. One on any Kasai say. The second coming way, he doesn't need his services. Matches ya 2 way no, he doesn't need him. 2 things you can say, okay, or form here, but those matches mean here. Okay, my second coming mean here because the second coming and the coach is showing here. Then I think the next is substantive captain. So over team here because in his one the captain of the team and a paternity assistant. And he also near coach in a kind of that means say only fit him cry because I say in the absence of the day now, Pate is the one who captained the team. And he said, you know what he knows how the terrain is and normally how Europeans should do. So where you know from this is my captain, this is my new era, this is the place I'm going with, this is the kind of philosophy I made and to be captain me.
But no cremo no san wo kai momo
say the absence na
I said they didn't ho
say only ho a or am assistant an assistant Pate is the one taking care of the team boy so can I say it's not broaden say me ni ba bia me free ban so tia sia
Matias here pa
say enya broaden say unhia ne biema then you name a captain of the team. But so can you only now win a captain there? Then I did not quite imbalance. In any way, it could be say he will never come back. It could be say the coach might need him again. Meeting no no, na ye ni ho. Nti enim ne okan ya o si ono so angie antum. Either say o ka say okay me here obi nti Kofi e na wangie antuma na o ka say bia match si e na ono so say o bia o form nti one friend no e na ono so wangie antum. Nti say formula na ka say they will bring a pressure. I say, yeah, China ever. They will compare the coach the kind and a beer near Madame for no so catch any family no. They will see say, okay, we free team na it's match has been a while on count. And now I can't say, okay, Andre, but what could you know? I will still need you, but when you start in the team now, now you are not starting or you are not getting playing time. If you are ready to sit on the bench here, it's conversation a lot. I call to but I don't like it. Say, everybody say no. The attention have generated from your match is crucial. Too much either you know you lose back up. I be higher drain and Agradaa so which is normal because of the kind of player OCT and I am more what one set him sacrifice. So there will be a bit of tension. That is fine. But maybe issue say this is the second coming of the coach. This is what he said he wants. I know Andre is very experienced on him signing my way normally me a bar me per se he street say nanka akwakoda. Now no it's on suspense. So we back and all my back. And but I don't think say Behana Brososa to extent say he knows say there will be a time he will also might bow down and allow somebody maybe to take over. But how will it come? Will it come in a communication where he will feel about it, or it will come in any way? Which normally in Ghana here it comes anyway. Oh hi and Rev Obofour nani paneji ajaibo. Osha niye controversy kakra be ha je kakra asamoah dia. And say niye be African Cup na edi asem kakra ba. Apart from that, no, that can we enfrewa nani panel kasa ajaibo no bo. That is how the terrain is here. He might be a bit hurt for the family to say they will bring a communique out, or maybe there is something fishy. We don't know. I'm calling for calm now from everyone. Then we can concentrate on these two crucial games. Only maybe a couple tournament. America and Canada. Question mark we have 3 points. Comoros was 6. Mali was 4. Nyame Fasama se Mali sewa 7. Ye nim Comoros match na okobo ni ebe ko si se Comoros go win here. He's leading with 6 points. Then you need 3 solid wins before you can go to the first stage, which will be very crucial for us. There's a tension. You understand? Both teams, 2 teams. But I'm calling for calm. Now you concentrate in here 2 matches. No,
okay.
If after the family will break or communicate, then we can delve into the issue and know issue no free.
Okay. Very well put. I think said the woman our can, but kakra bia betimi asan busa ne say wa boss said we know the kind of player na sema ba no ntino bia e ka bi no. One unye coach no de mebusa say o hwe Andre timing ya de yi no afrim coach a communicate say we building the future away from him. Na o hwe ba bia player no so or by this time we want a career club or what performance. Do you think say is the right time? So now you coach.
Well, it's a very difficult question. Very difficult and very sensitive. To an extent, what the issue here is time and there's no timing about anything. We know the criteria of players to the national team. The criteria is once you are a Ghanaian and you are eligible to play here and you are playing well in your club, and the coach thinks, that's the word, you can adapt to the new strategy he's bringing, then he can give you a call up. Now, we don't know the communication no more. Until the timing doesn't come in here, the communication say, does it, or Kachan say he doesn't need him for this game as Nana, and then the new coming, no, he doesn't need him anymore. If the new coming, he doesn't need him anymore. Then there's no time to communicate. It's a time to communicate because he's starting work.
Okay. I get it.
Maybe I'll see matches when I'm in Frewa. Then we can argue, say, by the criteria we are using to play the national team, they say, if you are doing well. After AFCON, the guys have played all the matches and he's doing well. Until honor the criteria, but if he says he's moving away from the player now, then there's no time BIS or Kachano. That's all Kachano by this time, then you can move on because you have started work.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm making things clear.
Yeah. I get it. Won't mean trying say time I'll be ready, no, and I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you want to move out from him, then the communication I say about as early as possible.
Okay. Finally, Mali, me sure say your question or two be no now wo difficult game they qualify call World Cup that time you call minim say o advice be ma Otoo Addo ne players na because you be ko US and Canada pa yanko bi de e be dey.
But the boys na who say one adwuma na ye na omani boy and I so ye boa because sacrifice because se binum ba omutimi pra obitimi bibitimi si wo park so na affecting player no na bia affecting the bush anti ye ba no it's a sacrifice and the omani no so a lot of privilege se de be ya se bio oba na me no wo hai the chole te kura koma minister bia na panyi bi se yete ko hu na bia me de no be kontem wa yawo de
exactly
because of bia ni omani no mafo mana ni omaya mana ana appreciation na mesumanya ama omani no. So this is the kind of things that they should put in their heads. Say, this is World Cup qualifiers. We didn't start the qualifiers well. The coach, no, they should know that he's a very tough coach. Me personally, I like him. I like him because one, you need Obia who is a bit tough. Because the generation of players we are in, you need somebody who is a bit tough, not to insult, but a bit tough. Say like when he's at the bench, the boys will see him and see said no. 1 year to a year, obey you with him. And the only thing he needs to do, he needs to bring competition in the team as well. Because we don't want anyone to come and feel comfortable. So we know how national team in team more. Agyemang Badu over Kumas Nas time no preposition with Aketifono or her. Obi was some test here, and now people or him for him for when somebody is doing and he's not doing well, give the person a chance. The Ghanaians will appreciate that you are giving somebody a chance who is fighting for the team and you are losing than you think these people are there but they are not doing well. And see, let's say my colleagues, yes, Romo, they are leading us 1 point, when we lead 3 points. When you lose this game, it's very dicey. Something must happen. It's a very difficult game, as you said. Obiani Mali, Amoko African Cup with Krano. Even their talisman crying him say he's one of the best players in Africa for now. Bisuma, now he's injured the only team. It doesn't affect anything from them. The Royal Cup now he's not starting all the games. That means they have quality at the bench here. Any player can substitute him. So this is a game almost on himself, almost Homer. It will help them. So it's a crucial game. We should just concentrate.
Right.
The guys should concentrate and let's go in. At least if you don't get the win, get the 1 point bar, then we can close the gap.
Okay.
Now at the Central African Republic, I will get 3 points.
Fantastic. Ima Anyumre Yebeda Sipa for your fantastic submission.
No, I miss that. I mean, come home. We tell more studio.
Okay. Emmanuel Agyemang Badu no. I didn't a problem. Man for to be money was social media. Man who said Black Rasta, dear ma Otoo Addo. See, I say with me, or a coward for dropping Dede Ayew.
And I want to forward adventure brass and me can subscribe na share. And some no boba says na say kukuba near ebekwa kusibiano ye de ebesan abesomo edi ameje so ene ade pena. Koswa hwe Lordson TV brand bia.
Keep watching.
Move on to Lordson TV.
Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it.
And one day, Lord.